Friends, let's see how the vehicle we assign with the delivery manually. Suppose we have an inbound delivery, we have the custom created truck, custom created transportation unit, transportable unit, custom created lorry. How we assign that custom created TU vehicle to the delivery, inbound delivery or outbound delivery, and how it would be processed? Manually, automatically. Automatically means we have the post processing framework. Okay, so first I will explain you here how the manually we process, create the TU or vehicle, and how manually we assign with the inbound delivery. And here in this area we will see how it would be processed automatically through the post processing framework. If you're looking for training, consultation, supports, full career like full trainings, please get back to me. This is the integration part where we create the custom trucks, where we create the custom transportable or transportation unit or lorries, and we assign manually to that transportation unit to the inbound delivery or outbound delivery, depends upon we are working on the inbound delivery or outbound delivery, and also how we perform the same process automatically. Okay, so automatically means post processing framework will be triggered. Action definitions, action methods we have in the PPF will be triggered. So when the PPF would be processed, automatically the transportation unit or the vehicle or trucks which we create, our custom truck, Z, T, U, C, Z, T, U, Y, T, name could be any. So automatically it will be linked to the delivery and to be processed along with the yard management. So manually, first we see the manually. So first we create the TU, T code /N supply chain warehouse management SCWM/TU. So creation of the TU. So through this transaction code /N SCWM/TU transportable unit, we create the custom trucks, we create the custom transportation units. Then next, first we see the manually, how we process inbound delivery or outbound delivery. If we are in our yard, we are going to process the delivery with the inbound or outbound, depends. Okay, we are performing the inbound delivery process or outbound delivery process, delivery assigned to TU, same transaction code we use, because we need to link the inbound delivery with that custom truck. We need to tell to system, this is my custom truck, this is my custom lorry, this is my custom transportation unit, and I want to link that custom transportation unit to the delivery, inbound delivery. Then system will understand. We have to tell to system. Then system will understand, okay, this is the custom truck or transportation unit, and MANS wants to link that custom transportation unit to the inbound delivery. Okay, so to the inbound delivery or outbound delivery. Okay, it depends, we work. So second point, inbound outbound delivery assigned to the TU /N SCWM/TU transportation unit. Third point, after TU is getting created, custom TU, Z TU, Y TU, name could be any, Z truck, Y truck, ZTR, KCK, name could be any, we can take and assign that custom truck transportation unit to the delivery, inbound delivery. Let's take an example, or outbound delivery. Then check in the TU or vehicle. We have to check in. Check in means now the truck will be, I will do the diagram, I will explain you. Now the truck is located at the check-in gate. It has not been, the truck hasn't been entered inside the yard premises or boundary yet, but it's waiting outside actually in the check-in main entrance gate. So here we need to check in the TU or vehicle check-in. We have the yard, we have the check-in gate. So T code is /N SCWM/CICO. CICO we use here, check-in, check-out. System wants to know what you want to do with the custom truck. So we need to tell to system, I want the check-in. So check-in means come inside in my warehouse. Truck should enter in my warehouse. Okay. Then we through this CICO we activate the TU, we activate the transportation unit. When we activate the transportation unit, then the transportation unit or truck will be able to move inside the yard premises successfully. So, or we can use same T code /n SCWM/TU, transportable unit. This is a TU, same T code we can use. Either we can use /n SCWM/CICO check-in check-out to activate the TU, /n SCWM TU. Both are the same, because we create the custom truck, but we need to tell to system, okay, we need to activate. When we activate that custom created transportable unit, truck or vehicle, then it will be authorized to process in our warehouse with the delivery, okay. So that's why we perform this process. Fourth point, once the check-in completed, then TU or HU or vehicle will be moved from the check-in point to the warehouse inbound door. Generally, when the check-in will be processed, security would be processed. I will let you know via diagram. Then again, the truck will reach to our warehouse to be docked. So outside the warehouse, we have the docking area, okay. So in some warehouses, we have the docking gate, inbound side gate where the truck docks, and some empty space like empty space. Here we have the rubbers, here truck docks. The benefit, we pick the handling unit and we put here at the door, unloading at the door. That's why we call in the system process unloading at the door. Then the warehouse worker, they will move the HU one by one via cranes, via stackers, depends, inside the warehouse. Let me check the camera, guys, once again. Okay, fine. So once the check-in completed, then TU or HU will move from the check-in point to the inbound door. The warehouse inbound door, we have the standard number 9030-0001. Now the door, inbound side door is a bin, temporary bin, because truck docks here for temporary purposes. Until you are performing the unloading or outbound side loading process, truck would be docked here. After this process, truck will leave. Truck will not stand here permanently for forever. No, we have the final storage types where we can place the goods permanently. So this area, once the check-in completed, then TU or HU will move from the check-in point to the warehouse inbound door. 9030 is the storage type door. 0001 zone 1 or door 1 I will put here. So suppose outside the warehouse we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doors. So these doors 9030 0001 door 1, 9030 0001 door 2, 9030 0001 door 3, 9030 0001 door 4, 9030 0001 door 5. Because 9030 is a storage type, standard number. 0001 total section, total door, total area. It's not logically, we cannot use half door. So total 0001, that's why we call total section. And then we have here door 1, door 2, name could be any. Door 1, door 2, door 3, door 4, door 5, depends how many doors we have. Name we can put any, ZD1, depends upon the door, zone 1, zone 2, okay. Fifth point. So now our transportable unit reached to the warehouse door and docked. Next point. Yard management check-in point to door and check-in point to the parking area, the TU will be wait to dock to the inbound side warehouse door. Now suppose before docking all gates are occupied, then how we may tell to system this our transportable unit or truck which we created, custom truck. Let's take a name Z truck, ZTU, okay, transportable unit. ZVH, Z vehicle, custom vehicle should wait at the inbound delivery parking side, okay. So in that situation, we implement this fifth step. If you're looking for full end-to-end configuration real-time trainings, consulting, supports, please get back to me. I am from Learn with MANS. So yard movements, check-in point to the door, check-in point to the parking area, transport will be wait to the door in the inbound delivery door. Then we perform the unload the products at the warehouse inbound delivery door. Once the truck dock, the warehouse worker, they will perform the unloading process for final put away or deconsolidation process. Some another process like value added services. We perform more packaging specification. Okay, looking for packaging specification, looking for yard management, specialization, training, consulting supports, packaging specification, value added services. Please get back to me. So after unloading, we can move the vehicle and we have the yard movements again. Movements or TU or vehicle from door to the check-in point means after unloading the product from the TU or vehicle, we go back to the checkpoint for checkout process, because before leaving the premises, the truck, okay, so we have the here again checkout security gates. Okay. Number 8, departure of TU vehicle. Okay, then TU will be gone. So in this session we understood TU vehicle truck integration with EWM. This is a demonstration, a small demonstration. Movement of the vehicle from check-in to security gate, then security gate to dock to the here 90-30. 90. This is a 90-30. Okay. Here we have the 90-30. Which is the inbound side door. This is the storage type, same storage section. Storage type contains a storage section. Section contains storage bins. We perform the unloading and that product would be placed to the final storage type section bin. Let's take an example, pallet storage type, 2 meter pallets. Now this is the first example. Another example, next session I will explain you, or in the you can check my multiple videos for in the different social media platform. So I will explain you automatically how we perform this process. Thank you very much guys. See you once again.